Starting this upcoming school year, the state of Nevada will require all students across the state to get the meningitis vaccine. That goes for both public and private schools. And here to talk more about the mandate and to tell us more about the vaccine as well is Dan Heller, pharmacist over at Smith's Food and Drug. Good morning.
Good morning, Leslie. How are you?
I'm doing very well. This is pretty big because we just talked about this. We have a shorter summer for kids this year, and that means parents need to start prepping. And this new mandate does require them to, for some students at least, get the meningitis vaccine.
Yeah, and it's great that you know the station here is getting out the news and the public awareness that the state of Nevada has this requirement for meningitis vaccine for all children entering grade 7 and all college freshmen. So it's a one-shot vaccine, but a definite necessity to prevent this disease. Yeah,
and I know personally someone who had their child die from meningitis and not having the vaccine. So go ahead and tell us the symptoms and just how the disease.
It's devastating. You're right. Deaths can happen. But number one, meningitis will present almost like flu. Body aches, fever, nausea, vomiting, and then the hallmark symptoms, though, that a parent can look for if they're concerned about could this be meningitis is a very stiff, rigid neck where they cannot touch their chin down to their chest. And then some delirium or confusion in a child as well. Those can be symptoms that strongly would encourage me to say get your child to the emergency room. Severe headache would also go with that, but that would indicate that this is probably an infection that's gotten into the brain or to the spinal cord area.
Yeah, and it's pretty serious stuff. It can be, the effects can develop within hours, right?
Exactly, exactly. So these symptoms happen within hours, and within 24 to 48 hours, what you talked about is what you experienced was that death could happen. That's about 10 to 15% of people infected. But another 20% will have long-term complications from meningitis infection or disease, and that can be seizure disorders and behavioral problems, loss of limb or amputation. So it's a ravaging condition, and we can prevent it by a simple vaccine.
A lot of devastating effects. Really quick, before we go ahead and anything parents should know just coming up this school year, aside from this mandate, just what you need to start doing now because school's going to come soon.
Well, now's the time as a parent for concern of your child's health to ask some questions. I'm with Smith's Pharmacy, so go into the pharmacy and talk to any pharmacist if you're interested in knowing more about meningitis or Tdap, another vaccine, tetanus, diphtheria, pertussis, or whooping cough. That vaccine, and a third vaccine that's not required by the state but an excellent vaccine for this age range is HPV or human papillomavirus.
A lot of things. School's going to be starting soon. Just to run date this mandate for you, if we can bring up the full screen. Starting this school year, all 7th graders, Nevada University freshmen will have to get their meningitis shot. Public and private schools will have all the rest of the information on our website. Thanks for joining me, and stay with us, you guys.
My pleasure.